Alright, while that is cooking, I'm going to replace a RPM gauge. Mercury gauge. I've got the old one off, or about off. I still have the 3 wires hanging on it, or 4 wires, or however many wires it is. And anyway, I'll just, I'll pop this one on. So while I'm waiting for my ultrasonic to heat up, and I can start it. I don't know, man. Alright, I just set it to, unfortunately this one is like Celsius. You think they could have made this where you could select it Fahrenheit. Anyway, so it's 44. I just set it to 50 because like I can put my fingers in it and it's pretty warm. It's not real hot, and that's got to come up. So anyway, 2-3 more degrees is fine. I got this on top because when I start it, I'm running it for about 30 minutes and walk away, and then go put in my gauge. Coffee good. I'm gonna go out here and change the gauge. Man, what a weird wintry day. I got the old one out. Might even, man, you could be on the lake today. It would just be brutally. So we can see right there, there's the pulse, which is that gray line. Maybe you can see it. And then what we got here, we got ground. This is ground, which is black. And purple is over there. And then we got this for our light over here. This is blue and white. It's probably dazing off or something. So maybe we'll just swap this out real quick, because this should be fairly painless. I'm gonna go get my stand, because there's no way to get a good shot. Man, I'm mumbling, stumbling all over the place. I want to get it done though. Whoa, 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 hey. Check out how old this thing is. It's an old Eagle. Wonder if it still works. An old Eagle fish finder. Got my light on, see if it'll help. I don't know if it will or not, but it kind of flops down. I hate these things, man. I mean, I love them and I hate them. These headbands, because eventually the light does this, and there's no way to tighten this, dude. Yeah, anyway, back to this. Alright, what do we got? I guess we should do pulse first, or does it matter? Let's open up our box. There's instructions if you need them. And we got this. And so we gotta figure out, like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Probably could use something to lay this on. Let me get a rag or something. Alright, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all it is. Every day. Alright, so we gotta figure out, like, when we put this on here. Hey, alright, so the holder that holds that tachometer down, this one happened to have like these little, they're like little feet. They're plastic. So mine, I had to cut all the feet around it off for it to mate, like push up against the dash, the back side of the dash. And the other thing is, you want to fish the wire through it first. Some of them you don't have to. No, all of them you do. So I don't know why, you know, I always forget these things, but you got to fish the wire through it and have it just kind of dangling. So you can go one at a time. My suggestion is take some tape and then mark it if you're not sure. Then fish the wire through, then you're ready to connect it to the gauge. You know, do we need, it's probably going to do about like that. So we can go ahead and, it gives you some hardware. So it gives you all this stuff right here. And, you know, it just depends on how many. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4. They give you a couple extra nuts, because what would be nice is like, yeah, it should be 5 total, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm going to go and try to make the best use of my time today. And I got to go do a winterization project, which I like doing them every once in a while. I wouldn't want to go do them all day, every day. But while I got to go down there, I'm going to be in the same area where I can dump old fuel and oil and basically hazardous waste. And that will recycle it. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is get online and make sure they're open. But I'm trying to be productive and do 2 things at once, since, you know, I'm going to be in that area, so why not? Let's not drop them everywhere. Let's use this. See what I got first. One, 2, 3. You see me count? It's 4. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect. And then we got 3 left over that they say you could use to secure. So what we need to do, I think, is go like that. Whoa. You know, it'd be great, you know, like, it does say instructions on it. Alright, they all get that, and then they're all going to get this once we get, you know, this lock washer. They're saying like that, so you can, you know, there's a different way to go about it. Like, I say you put the connector they got over there, or do you do it this way? Because we have, see, we got 4 posts, right? And then we have only 3 things to hold the plastic piece down. So let me get this all apart, or did we go one by one? So like if you're real worried about it, you go one by one. So we can take this one off and do the light portion of it first. Just remember, you got to kind of lay them up like this. And then when you twist this around, you know, it's just going to be a real pain. Keep track of what's what. And then I don't know what size this is, 3/8. That's what I mean, like, it's 11:30, so might do it. But I got some metric ones out here as well. And some of these were loose whenever I first was monkeying with this. So I'm just going to go through and loosen them all. Whoa. Get it right up to the top, and then when I want to swap them, it won't be such a big pain in the rooski. See what I mean? Let's get it all the way up there. Alright. Now, so, you know, if we do them, you know, you kind of got to look at it, but this is the pulse. So we're going to go to our pulse line. And so here's battery, here's ground. And then, I don't know if I can, yeah, signal. It says signal, so it's kind of upside down, but it's signal, and then ground, and then battery, ground, signals. Yours might be different. And then it looks like they have this for a light. Okay. But we've got this. Okay, so we may have to swap him over on this side, like for his light. This really should be like a push-pull for this style, so that's no problem. And then this is how many pulses. So I don't know what it is until I, you know, start the motor. It's probably 6, I'm guessing. But we can do these first and get this done, and then I'll deal with this last. So here's our pulses, or signal. May have to really stretch them. And then what I'm saying is going to have this, a lock washer, and a nut. Oh, yeah, I knew I was going to do that. Where'd it go? Into oblivion. Well, I'll have to crawl up there and find it a little bit. This is what happens every time we do these. Alright, I'll just get it started, and I'll cinch it down once I get the other one out of the way. And this is just a video of this guy changing the tachometer. And it's a real joy, I'll tell you. We can do ground next. get the thing off. Really, these should be just like cleaned off. Alright, so which one is our ground? Signal, battery, ground, right here. This will get easier in a second one. I can get the other one out of the way. Gotta have little hands, I'm telling you. I don't know if you can see any of this. And our purple wire is going to be our ground. You know, I can go ahead. I'm going to take this white. No, or am I? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Alright, so there's a purple wire. It's going to go to our battery. Another purple wire. Now I gotta find that wherever that washer went. So I'll be back. No, I got another one here. It's a washer, lock washer. Alright, so then, you know, like I said, I have to figure out. See, key on, we could just jumper, but you know, it's like you need that ground, so. Unless they made this connects too, because you know sometimes they do that. Like either one of those is. Let's look in our directions, see what it says. All right, this is what I ended up doing. All right, it's a housing connector. I don't know the proper names for this stuff, and then it just goes into. You know, like a bullet connector. Put a bullet connector on that end and that solved that problem. You know, cut off my little ends. So those little connectors, man, kit, they're pretty cool. So anyway, I cut that off. And now we're just gonna put this on. So we can slide this off. Everything's all on there tight. It's not turning. It's a 4-inch, by the way. I have to figure out what's going on there. It's going in. Boy, she's tight. I like these. These are like aluminum frame. And black aluminum, it's tight. I don't know why it's so tight. I'll get underneath there and jiggle it in a little bit better, but yeah, that's what it'll look like. It's about the right place too. And I'll put the back on. this one, you gotta thread all your wiring through before you can put the bracket in the back. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have to do like that. So you can mount it up there, or you can feed it through. Just gotta know which side you're gonna feed it through. So like mine is gonna be, you know, over here or something. Or we could mount it. I don't know. I think we put the cables through here, so I'm just gonna make it all go through the bottom of here. So yeah, you gotta feed your wires through. So, you know, just looking at it, like it's gonna be like this. So this is gonna be like this. So this is the side I want all my wires to go through. So I'm gonna have to lay in here and feed it all through. Purple, purple. Alright. Alright. Let me get this tightened down, I'll be back. Yeah, I got it back together. And I've got the bracket now. I should have done that first. I haven't done one in a while.